So before we get going, I just want to make sure everyone kind of has a good understanding of where you are. Looking around, this feels like you're in the middle of a citadel or some sort of fort. There's a door behind you, like a fin going into a fin corridor, and there's a and that door is open. Although there's a big metal door next to it that can be pulled over it. There's also a big metal door at the end behind the big guy. Looks like it goes deeper, and then there's a corridor, or actually looks like a sort of dirt tunnel down below. You do get the feeling, though, you're like in an active citadel. I just want to make sure you kind of know that. And yeah, and he goes first. So the big guy stands up, goes, "Well, let's do this." Swings his axe over his shoulder, and suddenly several more of him appear, as he casts a spell on himself. And now there are 4 of these towering figures standing, all mirroring each other's actions. Rogar, it's your go.
I would like
To rage.
Yeah, I would like to rage. Now I'm going to shoot at him with a longbow.
Bring it on. Before you do, I think I need to roll the d20 to see if you target the right one. Oops. What did I do there? Roll. Alright, so you're going to hit one of his duplicates. So, fire an arrow.
I'm also going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one that I shoot at.
Cool. I think you cast Hunter's Mark successfully on him. It's just you can't. It's confusing where you should shoot. So the Hunter's Mark is on the this huge creature.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, it flies through the air, and it strikes true on the middle Nikolaf, but it just shatters like glass, and now there are only 3 standing before you. And the big guy goes, strike one.
Is there one in specific that talks? Or...
They all sort of said it, and they all sort of shift and move.
What a shame. Alright, then I'm just going to move.
Alright, over there.
Kind of like trying to take like cover.
Alright, Nathaniel.
Okay. All these guys kind of standing next to each other then?
Yes, they are.
Cool, I'll cast Shatter.
Now, I was deliberately saying this to give you this opportunity. This is the last time I will give you a reminder after for the future.
Let's not blow shit up in the middle of it. Okay, fine.
Just because you've not played with me a ton, I try and run dungeons like they might actually work, so people don't just stick in their rooms if there's very loud noises.
Yeah, blowing up thunderclaps in the middle of things is probably a bad idea. Okay, I will cast Hex on them.
Alright, so yeah, they all start like glowing with this kind of dark light, and a voice in your head goes, "Oh, Hex, how predictable."
Disadvantage on strength checks and cast Eldritch Blast. Twice. I'll target 2 different ones.
Alright, I'll roll d20 twice. Well, once for the first one. So, okay, you're going to hit one of them again. But the second one will hit the correct guy. So, yeah, the first one shatters one of the illusions. And the second one catches him in the chest and does 7 damage.
That was wrong. That needs some more damage on that. Sorry.
You got your Hex as well.
Yes, I do, which I think is 2d6 now? No, it's not. It's 1d6 and it lasts forever. La 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 la. Yeah, extra damage.
Yeah. Oh, and an Eldritch Blast. What a surprise.
Ooh, piss, stay there. Okay, let's get out of the way. 2, 3. There we go. I also shall take cover.
Smart. Lucian, it's your go. Lucian makes a strange noise.
Yeah.
This flail is heavier than he's used to. Fuck me.
Well, that was actually me trying to move my character sheet. So, take that as you will.
Do you have it on like a different monitor and you physically move monitors, or?
How else are you supposed to do it, Matt?
It's just fighting with the lag. Would you say that Toll the Dead is likely to make a lot of noise?
The sound of a bell.
No, unless it's like specifically says, like, this is a very loud spell, you should be okay, because the walls are stone. It's just like certain spells are very loud.
Like Shatter.
Yeah, like Shatter or Thunderclap, those kind of ones, they would definitely do it.
Yes, I think I'll stay away from Booming Blade then. And I'll cast Toll the Dead on him. I believe he's been damaged now, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. And it's Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay. And I shall cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Alright. Squire Hiss.
5, 6. And we'll hold an action to attack.
Alright, Squire Hiss slithers up, taking up that whole side. Uncle Joe?
Well, I suppose I don't know what's the best method. I'm going to run over here. Oh, goodness. I'm not as young as
I'm
I
too
used to
old
be.
for this shit.
Would it be an action to turn my bag of holding inside out?
Yes.
Cool. I would like to take an action to turn my bag of holding inside out.
Alright, you take your bag out, you put your hand on the other side, you push it through, and skeletons! Skeletons everywhere!
Skeletons.
Scary, spooky skeletons are coming out the bag.
And
Does
then
he
with
have-
my...
Does he have any of the bones he picked up?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there's some skulls and some
Nope,
bones.
they
in there
don't. They
already.
don't appear.
Oh, there were already some skulls and some bones
Yeah.
in there. I'll have to pick those up later.
But there are no new ones. These ones are all already named, and you've given them little personalities when you talk to them at night.
Oh, son of a bitch. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to say, attack that winged proper thing, and stand up and attack that winged proper thing. And
Eloquent.
stand. I don't judge you. You should. Oh, actually, I do judge you. You're a douche. So they're gonna stand up and fire their bows at that guy.
Okay. The first shot will target one of his duplicates. His last duplicate. It hits and the duplicate shatters into pieces, and he's like, ugh.
So all the rest are now at him.
Yeah, it's just him standing there now looking kind of miffed. That one hits.
That misses, I'm guessing.
They both hit. Sorry, the 18 hits. Is that the hit? 18 and 21, they both hit.
So it's 7 total.
Okay. Alright, you see the arrows sort of strike him, but they don't look like they're as effective as you'd like them to be. They kind of bounce off his heavy hide. And he chuckles. Foolish mortal.
That's the end of Smelly Joe's turn.
Snufflet the owl.
I'm Snuffling the owl. She's gonna fly over here and keep watch down this tunnel.
Cool. Looking down the tunnel, you see it only goes about 30 feet, before it ends in a large altar with a big battle axe on it. A big battle axe of sort of bronzed metal.
She'll relay that back to Joe and then fly. how far did she fly over there? About 30 feet, wasn't it? 35. So she can then fly 25 feet. Although she could dash, because basically she's not going to do fucking anything else. Yeah, so she's going to fly back and look down this tunnel to see if there's anything interesting down here.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, the tunnel seems to go a little bit, and then it turns a corner.
She dashed, so she could go and check it out. She's gonna fly down to here, and then that'll be the end of her turn.
When she gets to about there, from around the corner, not too far away, she can hear what sounds like the sound of people, or something, people eating and drinking, like the clattering of cups and cutlery. Also, like a weird, like chittering sound, like chittering of little mandibles, but on something much larger.
Okay, she'll also relay that back to Joe.
Scouting! Now, your skeletons are size small creatures, yeah?
I think technically they're medium. I say they're small skeletons because it just means they weigh less, but you can say that if you want.
I mean, they're made of kobolds and of...
Kobolds and goblins.
So they would be a size sort of small.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. Now, as a large creature, can I occupy the same space as a small creature, or just move through it?
I'm not sure if that really works. I know as a small creature you can move through the space of larger creatures.
I think it's... let's see.
That's only with nimbleness.
No, there is a... Let's see, creature size. Let's have a look. Each creature takes a different size, spacing, actions in combat, attack, casting. Moving around other creatures. Okay. In contrast, you can move through a hostile creature's space only if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Move through, so I couldn't end my turn in the same space. Okay. So that means I can't get at Smelly Joe. He's blocked off by skeletons, and I'm very large. So... going to... So yeah, much to everyone's surprise, this big guy moves forwards a little bit, and then just there's a crack as he like pops out of existence, and then burning hellfire as he reappears right here, and looks down at Nathaniel and goes, "Come here, devil blood. You'll be first." And then he's going to swipe at Nathaniel with his claws.
Don't forget he gets multi-attack.
Only if he doesn't teleport. Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. So, yeah, these claws rake across your chest, Nathaniel. And your chest begins... You take a big like chunk of damage to begin with. And then you start to... You feel like blood pouring very freely. Almost like a split artery. And you think if you can't quench this bleeding or someone doesn't heal you, you're going to just start taking damage every turn. You got that, Nate? Am I alone?
No, I got you.
Cool.
Doesn't he need to
12 damage and I need to heal. Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, but actually you do get to make a Constitution save to see if you...
Die horribly.
Yeah, make a con save, otherwise to see if that that effect I mentioned happens. It's alright, Nate seems like a guy with a lot of constitution to me. Oh, apparently he is. Yes! So yeah, you are so good at your constitution that you don't bleed. You just like tense your muscles up and the arteries shut.
Fear me.
Yeah, no, you're good. Well done, party lawyer. And that's his turn. Rogar, yeah, you've seen this thing. It just pops out of existence, appears next to all these skeletons, presses Nathaniel against the wall, and rakes his claws down his chest.
We're gonna say rapes him.
Shoot him in the back of the head.
Please don't.
Shoo. Your longbow misses. It sort of hits him, but bounces off his leathery hide.
Really need that level 5 multi-attack. Really need that.
I need that level 4 stat book, but I'm never hit level 5, so whatever.
I'll move a little for that.
Okay, Nathaniel, I think it's your go.
Yes. Right. I will cast Misty Step. And fuck off.
Fuck right.
Attack first.
Because this is rubbish. I don't like this. It's going to hide behind Hiss and cast Blast. Do both beams on the asshole.
Alright, so you aim both beams up his asshole. Both beams hit. For 13 plus 14 damage. Does he have any resistances to necrotic energy or anything? Nope. So it's going to be full damage. So how much is that total?
13 plus 14 is 27.
27. Alright, you smash him for 20. He actually staggers, like, as these two blasts hit him. He's like, "Ugh! Where did that come from? Maybe there's more to you than I thought."
You're not the only one that can teleport, asshole.
Lucian, it's your go.
You're going to die here today. And I Hexblade's curse him and use Toll the Dead.
Dong for whom the bell tolls.
And that should have an extra 3 damage on it.
Alright, so wisdom saving throw from him. Fails. So it takes
That's a
what?
check, not a saving throw. by
It's
the
the
way.
same thing for him.
Oh, okay.
So he takes, what, 13?
18.
18.
Plus 5. Jesus. He is going to die here. Right, yeah. Bang! You see him grab his head. This time the bell like causes blood begins to run from his nose. What kind of damage is it? Necrotic? Yeah, no resistance to that.
Yeah. And I'll move up in his grill. That's
Alright.
it.
You get up in his face. He snarls down at you.
Oh, poor Squire Hiss. Now that Lucian's moved up in his grill, Squire
Actually,
Hiss
can't get
surround
in
him.
range.
Doesn't Squire Hiss have reach?
Yeah, on bite.
Oh, it's fine, Nathaniel. I'll stay right here and protect you. You're so squishy, after all. Yeah, there's a voice in your head that's not normally there. Another one.
Hi. Does it sound like Hiss when I normally talk to her?
I mean, did she normally talk back?
Only when I cast Speak with Beasts.
Yes, it does. It sounds like Hiss.
Hey, Hiss, go fucking nobble him.
I mean, you're doing fine with your blast. I'll just stay here. It's fine. Really, I'm quite comfortable.
Well,
Oh, all right. Don't give me those eyes.
Okay, go to that and bite.
Oh, but it looks disgusting.
Oh! All of Squire Hiss's macros are broken. Excellent.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
God damn it, Adam.
that's fine.
Are they really broken? Sorry.
But
man.
they just spammed the whole thing with no character was found for Nathaniel. Fine, Squire Hiss.
Let's have a look.
No,
No, it's because somebody put Senior Squire Hiss into its
'cause-
fucking
yeah.
character name. Wonder
There
who
we
could've done that.
go. How about that?
Yeah, that hits. For
Are you
10
rolling
piercing
yourself? 'Cause
damage.
I can't see that.
I can see it. But
Oh, yeah, got
it's going to GM, I guess. Alright,
Yeah, it is.
bites into his shoulder, and oh, God, it's revolting. It's like biting a bag of diseased meat. Things I do for
Sorry.
love.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Fuck you. It's Sir Hiss as well.
Not yet.
Uncle Joe, what do you do?
I'm gonna bonus action say, okay, bony boys, bows down, shields up, swords out, let's hack at this winged asshole. And they're gonna move to surround him, and he's gonna get 5 swordy attacks at him.
Pathetic necromancer, get these brats out of my face. Ow.
19 for 8.
Is that it?
12 is probably a miss. 5. 15?
Nope. His
Nope.
hide is thick.
Oh, and the final one is Spensius, because he's one of the skeleton boys. He's going to run up
What are you
and
talking about? I thought it was your bodyguard.
do he misses.
Misses horribly. Just whiffs.
Okay, and then Uncle Joe is gonna hold his action to cast Shocking Grasp as soon as Snufflet does her flyby.
Okay.
Snufflet's go, I guess.
Yeah, Snuff, let's go.
Actually, Uncle Joe's gonna move as well around to here.
Fuck this shit.
Snufflet's gonna fly over to whatever here-ish, and
Oh, yeah, that hit. Only for 5,
is
though.
it wearing metal armor?
No, it's not got any armor. It's got a sort of loincloth. And actually, you notice the lightning doesn't really travel through him as effectively as you would like.
No, rubbish. And then she's gonna fly over to here. Sit next to
Alright.
Rogar. Coo sweet nothings in his ear.
So I would get... Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Right. Again, there is like a burst of hellfire as the creature reappears behind Nathaniel.
Oh, fuck off.
And
Ow,
this
ow,
time he's
ow,
going
ow.
to bring his great axe up and swing it down at you. 18.
That'll hit.
But for a measly 9 damage. Very disappoint. That could have been... That was 2d12 plus 5 and he gets a 9.
I'm good with that.
Mediocre.
Oh, I am
Mediocre.
so dying at the moment.
So he brings it up, swings it down at you. I think he moves a little over to the side actually and takes cover behind this pillar. But keeps himself sort of in reach of Nathaniel.
9. Yay!
But takes some cover from the many skeletons and Rogar. And then it is Rogar's go.
Rogar the Silent.
Rogar the silent but deadly.
I will negate his cover by moving there, because
Yep.
I assume this isn't like...
No, it's just it's a flat pool in the ground, just a slight lip.
And
Yeah, no, you're
we'll
fine.
shoot at him.
All right, you draw your bow.
I cannot hit anything today. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, I'm trying.
I'm sorry, Joe, because every time Joe is doing good, I'm doing terrible.
I feel the more pluses you give yourself as like a ranged person, the less likely you are to hit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just I keep coming across ranged characters like, yeah, I've got archery, I've got like plus 10, plus 11 to my ranged attacks. I'm going to hit all the time, and then it's like 3, 2. Oh well, I think that's you. So Nathaniel,
Next round is my round, though.
Okay. Shit. Oh, I really need to get out if I'm going to have to cast Misty Step again.
It's always disengage and run, but to be honest, it's probably gonna
you are out
teleport.
of
Nothing like it.
spell slots, aren't you?
I am out of spell slots without... Well, I could use... No, that's a waste.
What did you spend the other spell slot on?
Hex and
Is that concentration?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you been doing con saves for that?
I certainly did on the last one. I don't know about the first one. Probably not, actually.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, it's a pretty useful spell. It is fine. I should have called for it.
Okay, I'm going to disengage and...
Fuck! Run! Run!
Help me!
See you in a few seconds, boy.
And I will drink a potion.
Or eat a pie.
The pie is not going to help me with the amount of...
Oh yeah, no, the
got
pie would have
3
been a
points.
beginning strategy.
I wasn't expecting him to teleport directly to me.
I've just realised this has been a really rough 12 seconds for you.
Yeah! This has been mean.
This has been a really rough 12 seconds for you. Is actually the title of Matt's autobiography.
I thought you were going to go with sex tape, but that also works.
He was good.
Lucian.
I will continue to go all Garth Nix on it and use Toll the Dead again.
God, that fucking spell is wrecking his face. You are rolling pretty well on it, though.
Yeah.
The
That
plus
one has
2
the
is
bonus in it.
the plus 3 is from the thingy, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's
Okay.
from Hexblade's Curse.
cool. Right, so he is going to make a Wisdom save. No, he's going to take the full 16. I
You haven't
clutch.
been taken off half, have you? If he succeeds, because it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've not been doing that, but he
Oh.
didn't get any from the first one, then he's taken 2 big ones. Yeah, he's actually looking pretty rough now. He's like holding his head. There's blood coming out of his eyes and nose. He's like, "Ugh."
And I'll move down next to Nathaniel.
Help me! Help me!
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my
move
poor
there.
boy, you're all beat up.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
I think only Nate can hear it. Squire hissing his brain.
Right. Is that Lucian done?
Yes. I think it is.
Just double check how far we can move. We can get all the way there. Doo-doo-doo. I know teleport will break this, but I'm going to grapple. See if I've managed to.
I mean, you're successfully protecting Uncle Joe from me, because I can't get in at him now. Which leaves me
Good
only
job.
one other
You
nice
really
squishy
were.
option.
Well, yeah, but there was no way to protect Nathaniel.
I mean, Uncle Joe could always protect Nathaniel.
That's not going to hit.
He was actually planning.
Yeah, that misses. You try to instruct him, but he's big. He like pulls you away and presses the snake back and goes, "Bad touch. There's plenty of that coming later. Don't you worry."
Right, that's all his can do.
Cool. For a bonus action, Smelly Joe is gonna say to the skeletons, "Okay, surround Nathaniel and fire your bows at the winged axie guy." So the skeletons are gonna move
I wholeheartedly approve of this plan.
to surround Knight as best they can. Doesn't leave one side open.
I know Snufflet is in the way.
I don't think Snufflet counts. I'm not sure, but so yeah, they're gonna fire at him. I don't know if he gets additional AC because of the post, but
Yeah, he's
5
going to get
shots
a
on
little
his
additional AC because he's deliberately trying to keep himself in there.
Yes, no point. No.
There. This one there.
Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, that hits for 13.
Yep. Halved, I assume, because of his resistance.
Yes, he's resistant to piercing. But 13.
16.
Misses.
16 miss? Oh, no, because of the extra AC. 8.
Just misses in general.
And a 19.
They all miss. The last one
Even the
climbs.
nat 20?
The nat 20 hits and like sticks into his like hits him in the mouth and sticks at the back of his mouth and he like and coughs up this bloody arrow.
Cool. And then Smelly Joe is gonna chill touch the bastard.
The bastard.
That probably misses as well because he's the other side of the post.
Yes, that misses.
Cool. For Snufflet's go, she's gonna move to also help Nathaniel, even though she's only got. Actually, I think she's got 2 HP now. Somebody gave her an extra hit point every time she called. I can't remember why, but she's gonna go there and she's gonna help him with any saving throws that she can. Maybe she's gonna point out danger so that he can dodge out of the way.
The danger is the big dude with the axe.
Yeah, she's just pointing at that. All right. His go. He. He is going to cast a spell.
Oh shit!
Shatter.
Fireball.
Cast Shatter. Oh yeah, I'm in a place where I can get reinforcements. Shatter spell. No. I think I just need to fill it in real quick because the spells don't come filled in on my purchase.
He's just adding a spell to the character. That's cheating.
He casts
Crap.
Darkness. 15-foot radius. So I need to make a token for the darkness. And my brain briefly blanks on how to make tokens.
Oh, I knew I should have taken that invocation.
Yeah, I'm getting there as well.
Yeah, that's about right. So he poofed. Hang on a sec.
Where's he casting?
I'm just putting it down now. I just need to I need to be aware of where he is. So yeah, this sphere of darkness appears. Joe, you just go blind. And which, you know, with all the cataracts and stuff, isn't too different from what you're used to. And yeah,
the rapture at last.
Finally! It's a 15-foot radius sphere. So is that the right size? Yeah? That's
Yeah,
the
that's
middle
about
of it.
right.
About right.
About right. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright,
Cool.
yeah, he suddenly darkness. Squire Hiss can make an attack of opportunity if it wants because he moves. You hear like a pattering of feet.
Oh, yes,
That's
that's
why
right.
his has blind sight.
Squire Hiss can still see him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Squire Hiss knows where he is.
Yeah, and will
She can
attempt to
constrict.
constrict.
Alright.
Clever girl.
No! My cunning plan!
Defeated by a snake.
He's now
Fucking
grappled and needs to do a con save. Dude, that is a good move.
Alright, so you hit for... How much is that?
20.
20 half to 10. Yeah, you can feel he's trying to like reposition and give himself some... make it difficult for you guys to finish him off, but... Nope, he is stuck where he was with a giant snake around him. He's like, let go of me, you fucking slithery bitch. Rogar, it's your go. You see nothing.
Did he do his con save for
Do
darkness?
we know he's where he
Oh, yeah,
was?
con-
Oh, con
Con
save for darkness. Con save. You don't know anything. You just yeah, he passes. You just see suddenly blackness, and you can kind of see bits of a snake occasionally appearing out of the blackness.
You hear somebody going, "Let go of me, you bastard!"
Well, he's probably speaking in infernal.
I have Hunter's mark on him, so can I make like a perception check to like know where he is, or is that going to be like an action?
It lets you kind of know vaguely where he is, but doesn't let you know exactly where he is. I think you just ping the square you want to shoot at, and you know. Cool. You get disadvantage, and if he's there and you do well enough, you'll hit him.
He's restrained, so it'll be a
So it'll be
straight roll.
Yep, that hits. You don't know if it hits or not, but it hits.
He says, "Ow, that hurt."
Oh, jeez. And then you get all your extra damage from being a fucking thing. Alright. Ah! No! No, I can't die like this! Not here! Nathaniel, it's your go.
Suck it up.
Alright, so Nathaniel's going to take a couple of shots at where he thinks Hiss has got him.
I should see if he kept the spell, which he does. Cool. They've got... Well, they're just regular rolls because he's restrained because Squire Hiss saves the day. Hits, and... Yeah, the darkness disappears.
Oh!
And this huge demon staggers backwards, slumps against the wall, and goes. He has a huge hole in his chest. He's got several ones, but there's a huge hole in his chest where that blast hit. He gurgles a few times, slides to the floor, and goes, "No, no, I can't die. I won't return." And he slumps forwards and falls to the ground. And unlike the large gorilla that you killed, that was a demon that turned to dust effectively and disappeared. His body just lies there, bleeding. And he looks very dead.
Lucian, do you want to do the honours and carve his fucking head off?
Wait. Let's do a nature check. Maybe he would... We need to make sure that he stays dead.
That's why I think cutting his head off.
Nature has nothing to do with these creatures. They are anti-nature. I would suggest
So I
maybe
do
a
a
religion.
check.
Yeah. You're like, fuck yes.
Anybody want to help me with this?
I'll give you a hand.
I mean,
Possibly
let's put our
Lucian might
heads
be better than it.
No, a 17. That's so low.
17 is definitely good enough that you know
Sure.
that demons and devils and these creatures, which are Yokalifs, which are kind of a third faction, a kind of mercenary force of demons. When they die on the material plane, they return to their home plane. They don't die properly, they're just kind of banished back. However, since you were apparently on Gehenna, the home plane of these creatures, killing it will actually kill it, and it will remain dead. Unless you kill them here, they're immortal. Lucian, you know a little more about these creatures. They're kind of, legend has it, millennia ago, a coven of night hags created this force to be mercenaries to fight for the devils, and sort of put all their names in a big book. But the night hags eventually broke apart, and when they did, these creatures gained their independence. They're not as chaotic as demons, and they're not as structured and regimented as devils. They are kind of a neutral force between it. They're basically neutral evil version. Often they work as mercenaries in the higher planes. And this one here, a Knuckle-Off, is a very powerful sort of shock trooper of hell. And you killed it.
Yay, go us.
Yay! I'm just writing out what my commands I'm giving to my skeletons, so I really don't need to argue.
And yeah, you find yourself in this large room with a big statue at the end. There's the corridor at one side, the large metal door at the other, and the cavern, the sort of carved out cave at the bottom.
There you go. So my skeletons are going to climb back into the bag of holding and put back everything that's spilled out.
I love how wonderfully ordered they are.
Nate's going to sort of sub to the floor.
Yeah,
Profusely.
Should we strip him of parts? I mean, something might be useful, or...
We don't want to be discovered.
Okay, should we strip him of parts? Something may be useful. But do it slightly quieter than I was planning.
Well, if we're quick about it, maybe. Where do we need to go next, you?
Well, there is a large axe on an altar to the south.
There's a
To the
door over here.
to the east, there's a corridor leading to what sounds like a mess hall.
Let's not go in there.
I don't think that's a good idea. The
I think-
axe sounds interesting.
I think Squire Hiss is going to have trouble fitting through doors.
She's a snake. She can get long
it's fine.
rather than curled up.
I'm a wizard. I can get long. Bow chicka bow wow.
I could do with having a rest, although this is possibly not the greatest place to do it.
Don't be discovered. Oh no.
What is this statue over here? I've been staring at it.
Yeah, roll a history check for me, or religion. Whatever you think Rogar would use to kind of discern this. History. You're not sure. It looks like some terrible demonic entity, and it's been put in a pose, kind of like you'd expect a statue of a general to be put in. But you're not entirely sure what it is, or who the relevance is. It does appear to just be a statue, though.
With my 17 religion check, do I know if any parts of this creature are worth taking?
It is
I just want to search his body for stuff.
I mean, maybe. Like, it's one of those things, like, if anyone has a spell ingredient that requires the blood of a fiend or something, or heart, maybe, but...
I've got the blood.
There's not, like, people who buy heart pieces of these kind of creatures in Vasselheim. Like, it is a demon. It is not something you would just trade openly.
Can I have a route around in his crevices to see if there's anything of value then?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's just wearing like a loincloth. Oh wait, you found something. It's oh no, it's one of his penises.
Oh, definitely don't want that. Mencius, can I borrow your knife, please?
How big is the axe?
His axe?
No, the one down the corridor.
It's a battle axe. It's battle axe sized. So, you know, could be used one-handed, versatile, could be used two. It's made out of like kind of bronzed metal. Yeah, and it's kind of on this altar, kept kind of separately from everything else. You get all four of his penises. The barbs nick you a little bit, but it's okay.
4 penises?
Yep. 4 Nikoloff barb penises. Yep. Wait until the next time you see Anti-Elderflower.
Barbed. I'll definitely be in her good books this time.
Yeah. Yeah, you move over, you see this axe. It's sitting on this altar with several like inscriptions in the altar. You know, sort of.
Can I try to read them?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a religion check. 18. Yeah, you recognize some of these. They're not actually like words. They're barb penises. They're sort of religious symbology. But to Yinoguf, Yinogu, who is the demon lord of slaughter and god of gnolls. And yeah,
this doesn't seem like a very nice place.
No, there's definitely a palpable tense aura, and there's this axe just like embedded atop it, frumming with power.
Okay, can I attempt to use Divine Sense to see if the axe or the altar or this area are evil?
Divine Sense just lets you know if something is a fiend, right?
There you go.
Alright. The axe is not a celestial fiend or undead. As for like, it lets you know if something's like, if the ground is consecrated and stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, everything is desecrated.
Objects.
Everything is desecrated. Everything everywhere is it's bad.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
I will do the stupid thing and attempt to take the axe.
Oh no!
Alright, you reach out and you pull the axe off the thing. As soon as you touch the axe, like your hand starts to like thrum with an aching pain. Like your hand just hurts. Kind of like you've got a couple of days old burn on your hands. And you like lift the axe off, it comes out, you look at it, and it just thrums with power.
This might be useful. Ugh.
What?
If we had a short rest, I could identify that for you.
I could do with a short rest. I've used most of my spells. In fact, all of them.
I don't think this is a very safe place, but...
This is hell. It's probably the least safe place we've ever been. Or slave place.
Let's close that door.
Ooh, shut that door.
Alright, you reach out. Rogar, when you go up there, a little further down, you can hear kind of the sounds of, like, clinking glasses. At one stage, you hear what you think sounds like a man's scream, like a... And then, just as you sort of pull the door clonk, shut. Sorry, I'm just moving the door properly. Boop, boop, boop. Boom. Yeah, the door shuts as you hear that kind of grunt of pain.
What are we doing?
I'm sitting down. I've been sitting down resting this entire time in the vague hope of resting.
Did you need me to identify your axe for you?
I think that might be a good idea. This
I
could
think you
be...
try and put it down and see.
Okay, I shall put it down.
Or you could attune to it. I imagine that would have the same effect. It's up to you.
I prefer the identification. This is a... well, it's not a very good place.
Cool. I will do identify as a ritual then, Matt, which I think
All
is,
right.
what, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Touching
one
the
second. I want to. All right. So you touch the axe again. Like when you touch it, it feels like there's old burns under your fingers. That sort of sting as you touch it. And,
I'm feeling in my fingers again. This axe is fantastic.
and after some time, you learn this about the axe. It is an ancient axe that whispers promises of power and vengeance. So I think you do begin to hear like a whispering in your mind. In general, it's a +1 axe. That every turn does 1 damage to you. However, you can upgrade it to a +2 or a +3 axe, and you'll take 2 or 3 damage instead of 1. When you strike an enemy with the axe, you can choose to take 1 to 4 d6 of damage, and then you will deal the same number of d6s to the target when you hit them. If you fall to 0 hit points from this damage that the axe gives you, you will die instantaneously. You will also gain, you think, other effects might beneficial and detrimental if you should allow yourself to attune to this blade. And Uncle Joe, as you're touching the axe, it sort of whispers to you. You hear a voice in your head go, "No, not you, not a wizard."
But together we would be mighty. For I am a mini Hulk. I'm sure you can sense this with your great power.
Bring me one who will fight.
Joe, why are you talking to the axe?
I always talk to this axe.
I must be bathed in
What?
blood.
Oh! I relate to him what the axe is and what it does, and he go, but I think it's better in the hands of a wizard because, I do a lot of melee attacks.
Strikes with the axe, kills himself in one go.
So that's what the axe does. It's probably best you take it away from Snufflet because she's a badass. But she only has 2 HP.
Yeah, Snufflet lands on it, upgrades the weapon, and immediately dies.
Totally worth it.
So, each round.
Do you need to borrow my reading glasses?
Now, this is a weapon
No,
I made up
it's okay.
myself, so if you want some explanation on how it works, I'm better at describing these things in real life than in text. Basically, the idea is the weapon hurts you.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, I get
it
the idea.
empowers you in exchange for the pain it takes.
That could be a good backup weapon.
Well, are we taking a short rest, or is it just 10 minutes we're going to sit around?
I feel like
Stay with 10 minutes.
you've committed to a
I feel
short
we're
rest.
taking yes, I think
Yes.
we're taking a short rest. Can I do the extremely questionable thing of tuning to that axe?
God.
Yeah, you can do
See
the... Alright, if you do, I need you to roll 3d100s for me.
3d100s.
Yes. And you are kind of aware from the identify spell that this, being a very powerful artifact, will supply additional effects that are harder to judge.
Rolling real well on those hit dice.
This is something I adore doing in all my campaigns, is, hey, look at this really powerful, possibly bullshit weapon. I gave a party of level 4s the Sword of Cass. As an option, and they were like, no.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, that's sensible.
Well, the fact that Lucian now has had a +1 spear, a +1 flail, and he's got this +1 axe. You're just like the receptacle of all the magical items. Although saying that, I think Nathaniel's
have
got
one or two.
Yeah, Nathaniel's got some decent magical stuff.
Alright.
Which I assume you're saving for bigger combat.
So,
yeah.
Lucian,
I also got that plus.
while attuned to this weapon, being a master of battle and slaughter, you are resistant to slashing damage.
Ooh.
But while attuned to this weapon, your flaw is amplified by a way determined by the GM. So what is your character flaw right now?
There are a few.
But what's like
You
do you have like a written down one?
He's prone to rust.
You might want to take a quick look at his sheet.
Alright. If this is something you don't want to...
Yeah, there's one at the bottom that's probably quite relevant.
Okay.
The second floor.
Attuning to powerful magical items. What could go wrong? Everything. Character sheet. Sorry, just had to find it through the many, many wonderful members we have. Excellent.
The detrimental effects table is fucking evil.
Good job, by the
Yeah,
way.
you've got a
Square
couple
Hiss.
of them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Hiss.
MVP.
Alright, wow, yeah, I've got two. I mean, there's a middle option, which I'm not going to take. Let's just say I'm not going to take, I tend to assume the best in people as the one that gets made worse. Although, actually, I could really fuck that one up, too. But I'm going to need maybe a little time to think about these other two. Because they're both so delicious.
Make sure you make a note on the axe and possibly on Nate's sheet in the DM section.
I'll let the DMs know as well in the DM lounge for other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Lucian's, not Nate's. Nate has nothing to do with
I
this.
just said Nate, sorry.
Okay.
And names.
But there is a very direct detrimental effect, which is from the 5.
Your trousers fall down.
You have disadvantage on saving throws against spells.
Oof!
Yeah.
Ow.
That's a bad one.
Wow.
You have disadvantage on saving throws against all spells. As you are a creature of battle and slaughter, you, yeah. And yeah, you feel as you got it, it's like, you will do. Use me. Kill.
Sorry, I think you're cutting out.
It's fine, it's just it's having a little trouble with getting through to you yet. You hear bad, like, just kind of general, like, it doesn't speak much, it's not like a talky blade, but you do hear, like, a general sense of it wants, violence, death, destruction, go forth, kill things for me, kill well, be a mighty warrior.
It's a bit distracting.
Yeah, but it doesn't, like, talk, you just get, like, a kind of an energy, like, you want to get involved in violence. Your natural want to be involved in combat is increased somewhat. But you also suddenly go, I don't want to get hit by any spells ever. But swords are great. So
You've got a talking sword, you've got a talking snake, I've got nothing.
You have a whole
Spensius
and a bag full of skeletons.
You have me, Joe. I'm here for you.
You have a Rogar. Feel good.
He's not a voice in my head.
Sure you have.
So, I know you've already healed yourself, Nathaniel, but for the moment you have the hit points you had originally. So whatever you rolled before you healed up, just keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the door to this bit, you see that it's kind of got like a big wheel in the middle. The big wheel begins turning, like spinning sort of slowly.
Oh, so we didn't finish our short rest? is
No,
what
you
you're
did
saying?
not finish your short rest.
I will deduct my hit points and restore the hit die then.
I mean, you might get the hit point rest, but I'm just saying this is something that
It's
happens.
easy enough to remember what I got. It's fine.
Cool. Yeah, just remember what you got. Yeah, you see the door. Looks like something's opening it from the other side.
And this thing. She's just gonna just
Oh,
scoot over there.
how big was the creature that we've just killed?
Large. It's about like 10 foot tall.
No one can see it. It's fine.
10 foot tall. I can make a smaller version of it.
It's just a pile of snake.
No. If you had like silent image or something like that.
Literally just clicked it.
Yep,
So,
there we go. Yeah, that would work.
Cool. Cast silent image to show him
Alright, so you just make
sat
him like
where.
him appear. Because the guy. Oh, or do you want him at the other end of the room? I thought you were going to make him in front of the door.
I could. Yeah, I suppose putting him in front of the door. I just basically want it so they can't see the dead him. Yeah, in front of the door.
Alright, so yeah, the door starts opening. And there's like stops.
Just so
And from the other side, you hear something sort of chitter. Let me actually check what languages this thing speaks.
Let me just quickly check what languages I speak.
same.
Yeah, everyone. Now is the time to check your languages.
Vernal and Abyssal. I've probably got it covered.
You might do. Let's see.
Infernal is what we need.
Seriously, do we?
It's seriously, what? Sorry. Oh wow.
I think we all basically speak Abyssal.
So it's particularly good if you speak both, because it's kind of in Infernal / Abyssal. It's kind of like a dialect that melds the two a little bit, but kind of mostly going towards Infernal, but with a little Abyssal slang in there. Here we go. Ah, shit, buddy. I was bringing you some food. You hungry? I got you some human kidney, some human colon. Got you an Etten penis. Yeah. What are you doing over here? I thought you were hanging out under the statue of the General of Gehenna. That's your normal spot.
As Joe summons this and hearing the... I mean, is that in an Infernal?
Yeah, it's an Infernal. Now, whoever's going to speak will have to roll a deception check. And I know about you have the language.
He's going to roll over... He's going to run over, grab Nathaniel and drag him over towards him. Like, speak as if you're the creature.
I was
Do a
about.
good job of it.
Is it sort of dark over here at all?
I mean,
One
the
say it
creature's
was
blocking
shadow.
the creature's blocking sight through. So you
No,
can
but
stand.
would you say it was shadowy or in? Yeah. Okay, fine. I will stand here, and I'm just trying to see whether
So if you
press
look at-
can press. Second.
Never mind. Sorry.
I was gonna say press can screw with your voice, can't it?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it can
Press
make it
or-
louder,
one
sort
of
of
them.
booming.
Well, just
Thaumaturgy.
well, I've got both.
Minor illusion can make sounds as well.
I just got to just like the demony dude to go. No, I've got this heart at the moment. It's kind of tasty. Just wanted to stretch my legs. Thought I'd bimble about.
Sounds
Okay.
less dopey.
Bit bimble about. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I mean, I know it's good that we perceive time differently from mortal creatures, and as such, millennia can pass to us in a span of what feels like minutes. But sometimes it's just good to get up, bimble, maybe check Demon Reddit. It's good. So you sure you don't want any heart or kidney or anything?
Well, I've got a heart.
That's
I've
true.
been eating that for a while.
Oh, I'm surprised you still. I know you allow me like your heart. You know, you chow it down. Oh, how's your sister doing, by the way? Hi, kid. We don't have familiar contacts. We are spawned from the will of night hags. Just a bit of Yogoloth humor for you there. But yeah, we got the guy next door. We're tearing bits of him off and regenerating them for all eternity. It's great stuff. So if you want any more, endless supply.
Sounds awesome. I might pop down in a bit, but I'm just going to go back. I'll go sort of sit down here for a bit, wander back to the statue in a while. Wait out the millennia.
Yeah. We're thinking of going down to the pub in an indiscriminate amount of time because of temporal fluxing. We'll let you know when we're doing it, though.
That'd be amazing, thank you.
Oh,
I'll just, sit here, give me a shout in a millennia or two when you're heading to the pub.
cool. Roll a deception check for me.
This is where it goes horribly wrong.
Did you get advantage because of using minor illusion or whatever it was?
I was going to give him
plus the illusion?
disadvantage for just being the wrong species and not hearing the guy talk that much. So I'll say that cancels it out and it's just a straight roll. Oh my god!
Oh,
All right.
Shit.
So he turns and starts walking away, carrying his plate with him, and then goes, "Wait a minute, Greg's teetotal." Turns around and starts coming back. Greg, you don't drink. What's this about?
I think that's a roll in the...
All right. He takes 13 necrotic damage, and then let me just clear the order first before Rogar's already done it. But
I'll take off the health. Give me a sec.
Should be fine with the same people that were on there before.
oh yeah, that's true. I'll just remove this mighty. That's a shame that you didn't talk your way out of this.
Just definitely not getting the short rest now.
But he's very surprised, luckily.
Guy's even slower than Joe.
Wait a minute, Greg's teetotal.
I was going to say I was going to get a Coke, but no. Shoot him in the face.
Look, Adam would make a good high charisma character. He would have the problem of just always being halfway through the con, being wait a minute, there's this, and just immediately stab in the stomach. You only have one fallback plan.
He's coming back.
You only have one fallback plan. Violence.
Kill it with fire.
Is that everyone rolled?
No. Sorry.
God damn it. Cool. Rogar, you go first. You see, Smelly Joe cast some sort of spell. Does the big creature remain there, Smelly Joe, or are you just going to dismiss it?
No, I'm not dismissing
Keep it there as cover.
Yeah. It almost worked.
I'm gonna slide Hunter's Mark over to it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot at it.
Pachu. Yep, that hits. Cool. That's all magical damage, isn't it? So that's 15 damage.
Yes, it is.
Arrow straight to the face. Grr!
Oh, did we get rid of Squire Hiss? It's a shame. Should be handy.
I got rid of her so that she wouldn't rumble us.
Lucian.
Okay, so we have a Yugoloth at the doorway.
Yeah, there's something getting arrows swung into his face and stuff, and there's a large illusionary Nigoloth in front of him. Nigaloth.
You know it's an illusion though, so you can see through it.
Okay, so I can see the thing fairly clearly.
Yes. And the door is open most of the way. He kind of pulled it part of the way open to see through, but enough that you could get through and have an attack at him.
Okay, so I shall use Toll the Dead on him.
Dong. Nah! He says. Not particularly wise, but he rolled well. I'm just going to move this out of the way so we can... Oh wait, I thought... Never mind.
And I shall move here. Come on, sheet. And cast Compel Duel on him.
Oh,
nice.
Shit, son. That's shit clever. I like it. Right. Yeah, you compel him to duel you. But what does that look like? Is it come at me, bro, or is there some like ritual to it?
This is definitely a come at me, bro.
All right, you raise your hand and say, "Come at me, bro."
I make a rude gesture with my tail.
Shh, with my tail.
Okay.
He feels slightly violated.
I say, that's normally my job.
Did you do
Nathaniel.
the wisdom saving throw? Wait,
Yeah,
Matt,
and
you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I did one, and I passed. Didn't? Oh, for the compelled duel. I didn't know I had to do one for that.
Yeah.
Okay, he will do a wisdom saving throw for that. I'll use Adam's handy dandy input value thing. He fails, so he cannot move more than 30 feet away from you, can he?
Nope. And I'm 30 feet away from him.
Haha.
That was clever.
Right. I'll move Hex over to him.
Okay. Dark energy swirls around his form.
Yeah. And we'll blast him. As I tend to do.
I will do that thing I do. Yes. For 15? 16 even. Oh! I'm having a bad day.
12, 16, that'll be 27 in total.
Oh, yeah. And I've already put the 16 down, so also the 12. Boop. Yeah, he looks pretty badly hurt, actually. There's an arrow in his face. The two blasts, knock bits of his hide off. He's having a bad day. Not even sure what's happening yet. Part of him still thinks Greg's attacking him. Like, Greg, why? You were at my sister's wedding.
This owl fly out of Greg's, probably out of his chest, and then start defecating profusely all over him.
What the
to
fuck?
distract him.
Well, it is hell.
And then Smelly Joe's going to say, right, Spensius, go hit him with your katana. As a bonus action.
God damn it.
23 for 8 damage.
Yeah, that hits. He takes half, but... Does he take half, actually? I think he does, but just double check. He's not quite as badass as the last guy. Yes, still resistant to such things as
And
measly
then
mortal swords.
Smelly Joe's going to cast Shocking Grasp through Snufflet.
Okay. That hits, but again you feel like the lightning isn't as effective on him as you're used to it being. It's like...
No. Everything's immune to lightning these days.
Back when I was young, lightning had advantage on shit. Okay. Right. Just thinking. So he can't move further away from you without doing a wisdom save. Let me see.
I
So
think
you're on a saving throw. This spell doesn't restrict the movement for that turn. If I want to try and move away, I have to make a saving throw. But he's compelled to duel, so he's going to shout out, "Help! Help! Intruders!" But I think he can't actually... give them a perception check. So... It's quite far away. DC's relatively high, I think. I'll set it at 15.
Oh!
Alright. So
Hold
yeah,
the door.
shouts down the thing, and then he's going to teleport. Actually, is he going to teleport? Sorry, I'm just double checking everything he can do. Just a few things. So he can't teleport and attack. He's going to cast a spell. So he raises his hands.
Shit.
And
Holy.
a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog, centered on a point you can choose, spreads around the corners. 25 damage. Now remember, you take it on your turn, so if somebody can break his concentration before you come round, you don't take the damage yet. Okay? It's only a DC 11 con check. I'll just check that's correct.
Fuck.
And it's going to hit all of you, obviously.
Doesn't even know I'm here.
No, but it's... You just blast it directly in front. Like, he panics, gas sprays out of him. And yeah. And
Wait,
yeah, it's a
if he
DC
didn't know you were there, he would have targeted at Lucian, wouldn't he?
No, he's going to target it like a little in front of
This is
Lucian.
his compelled duel thing. Okay.
Yeah, but he's doing it like here to fill up the area in front of him. So I think he gets Nathaniel too. Yeah. That's him. The others in the other room, like you maybe hear like the clink. Snufflet with her good ears maybe hears like the clinking and clattering sort of stop, and the conversation slow. Rogar, what are you gonna do? Apart from do a Constitution saving throw to not take. Cool, you take 25 damage.
Hit him hard.
I will try to hit him as hard as I can.
Wow, Rogar did not like that. Where'd Rogar?
That's not very hard.
Oh, that's harder.
That's harder.
16 damage.
That's not very hard. Ooh, that's harder. How much was that? 16? Well, he had 11 hit points left, so... The arrow flies through the air, catches him in the face, he goes... And, like, falls on the ground, and then he brings his, like, arms up to his chest in that kind of creepy bug way, and goes rigid on the floor. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
I'm going to move, and then I'm going to drink a potion.
Snufflet hears from down the corridor somebody shout out, Philip? Philip, are you alright?
Snufflet goes, whoo, and kind of shrugs. She then goes, I don't know who Philip is. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Lucian.
The cloud kill's gone, right?
Yes, the cloud kill breaks up when he dies.
Okay. I am going to quickly run over to a door and try to drag the corpse through.
Alright, yeah, the
So
corpse
around here.
pulls out, slumps against the side. You can see, like, there's, like, this horrible brackish blood pouring out of him.
And then I'm going to start filling a second wolf skin.
Oh, with blood?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout. Oh, this could go horribly wrong. I'm gonna shout down the corridor, sort of mimicking Philip there. Okay. Yeah, no worries, guys. Greg just scared the shit out of me. I invited the fucker to a pub. I forgot he was teetotal, and he fucking went for me, bastard. It's all right now. It's no problem.
Okay. Yeah, roll a deception check.
Because this went so well last time. Nah.
Alright, so 14 against their insight
Of lots.
of 0. 10. Fair enough. You know he gets testy about that.
Yeah.
You guys... okay, well there's some more penis when you need it. Nom, 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 nom,
Thanks.
nom. And you hear some sort of,
I
oh
don't speak
god,
much.
just kill me.
I don't speak much Infernal, but I'm sure I heard the word penis. Could we get them to maybe put some in a doggy bag?
Yeah, and you hear someone shouting in common, oh god, fuck, it hurts.
Shut the door.
I mean, you probably should help that person.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Shut the door.
Maybe in a little while, Lucian. Right now, that fucking hurt. I don't know if any of you
Yeah,
felt that,
yeah.
but that fucking hurt.
I didn't feel a thing.
Alright, you shut the door. I assume Snufflet flies out first.
Oh, if we're out of combat, yeah.
Yeah. Combat ends. They don't chase up. You shut the door, and you can finish off your your short rest now.
Thank you.
Cool.
So whatever
I'll
you
add
rolled on
my-
your hit dice before, you can add that if you.
Yeah,
take
I
it.
know what it was. So.
Yeah.
I needed 4. I got 4. Fine.
Magic.
Okay, if anyone needs extra healing, I can help.
No, I'm only 2 off max. It's fine.
I will
Nice.
also use my arcane recovery to get a level 3 spell back.
Nice, nice.